are still at the Gamescom, and here we have the chance to take a look onto really cool games and the cool persons behind that. And one of those cool persons is my next guest. But before we talk about your game, I want you to introduce yourself.
Sure. So my name is Eline. I'm a producer at Mipumi Games. Mipumi Games is a studio of about 50 people in Vienna in Austria.
All right, so coming to your game, what you develop right now, what is it about?
So Howl is about this curse that's like plaguing the lands, and everyone that hears the howls is turned into wolves. Now Howl, the gameplay is really a tactical, turn-based puzzle game where you plan your moves ahead of time. And you're going to use your weapons, your skills, but also your wits to kind of see the movements of the enemies, try to predict that and act on it. And you want to plan your moves about 6 steps ahead of time, and then you can see how it plays out.
And when we talk about weapons we have and abilities, what are we talking about now? Or especially?
Yeah, so you can shoot arrows, so you have a bow, and you can push enemies, but you can also use special skills, and those are things like flaming arrows, smoke bombs, you can jump over enemies at some point as well. So there's like lots of different things that you can do and that you can strategize to basically, kill wolves. But most important of all, get to the end of the level as fast as you can within the round limit.
Okay, so our enemies are wolves. What happens if we fail the objective and couldn't kill every wolf? Do we die? Do we respawn? How does that work?
That kind of depends. So you are what we call a glass cannon character, which means that you don't have a lot of health. You can get hit once, but get hit twice and you're dead. And then you have to start over with the level. However, if you are just fast going straight at the goal and you survive that, then yeah, that's fine. Then you're just fast and you don't have to kill every wolf that you encounter. But killing them does give you benefits because that will give you resources to unlock new skills. And that is vital at the end of the game because the difficulty ramps up quite fast.
And how many skills are there in the game and how many levels are there?
There are about 60 levels and we have 6 skills that you can use and also upgrade. So it's not like you're stuck with the same 6 skills, but you level them up, they get stronger and stronger, but on the other hand, the enemies get stronger as well.
So it's very strategic. Let's say we have someone who's more of a casual gamer. Is this game also compatible for casual gamers? Are there any different difficulties in the game, or would you say it's more like for people who also play chess, which comes into my mind first when I played the game, because it's thinking way ahead. How forgiving is this game at this point?
I would say for more casual gamers, it's a great game. So we don't want a stressful experience for you. You can just sit back, relax, think about your next move. And we also have a special assist mode in the game that will actually show you where the enemy is going to move next. And that will help you basically if you're having trouble with predicting the enemy movements. So that would be perfect for people that don't want to spend a long time thinking, okay, this enemy is going there, and then that means that I need to move there, otherwise I'm being attacked. That's okay.
So these moving panels from the enemies, are they always the same or do they change?
They are always the same. That's really important because you need to be able to predict the enemies in order to win the level, in order to play this game, really. If it would be random, that would be really bad, because then you don't feel like you have the power to really complete this level and you use your brain to solve these puzzles. So for us, it's really important that players feel empowered and feel like, okay, I can do this. I do these and these and these steps, and then, I outwit my enemies.
And your tactical game is available for PC only, or which consoles?
So it's going to be PC, Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation. So all the major platforms.
And when is it coming out?
Well, we don't know exactly yet, but it's going to come out this year in winter.
And any plans for, let's say, DLCs in the future, or are you sticking first with the base game and then maybe think about the DLC or maybe a second part of it?
We're not sure about that yet. We do have a lot of possibilities and we do have a lot of ideas about expanding that. We can, of course, always make more environments, more levels, more enemies. So, it kind of also depends on, like, okay, how is this game received? Do people like it? We have a demo available already on Steam, so you can play through the first few levels for free. And if you like that, then you can wishlist the game, and that will let us know, oh, people are really interested in this, and then we might make more.
All right, I think our viewers have something to do now, downloading the demo. Thank you for your time, and I'm hoping you got very busy with your game.
Thanks so much for having me.